welcome back to the channel, man. Really quick video for you guys today. So we ran into a problem on Braven's old Yukon here. So this turbo kind of takes up a whole lot of real estate inside of the engine bay. We were just kind of getting some things buttoned up, but then we realized, you know what, a lot of people probably run into this same problem. Maybe we'll make a video on it so you guys can see how it is that we fix the problem. Like I said, with that big ass turbo right there, the piping, everything, it kind of leaves absolutely no room for this big ass contraption right here. So we are going to be, for the most part, deleting that. And this is going to be as budget of a way to delete it as you possibly can. So this is maybe a temporary setup, but if it ends up working out, why does it have to be a temporary? It might end up being one of those temporary things that becomes permanent, you know? Right. So a small little parts list right here. Every single bit of this is available at AutoZone or O'Reilly's. You got it at O'Reilly's yourself, correct? Yep. So we have a Dorman part, which is really cool. It is actually a Dorman part that we're going to be able to add a filler into one of the upper radiator hose, basically. Did this come separate?
Yeah, that came separate from the actual filler neck itself.
Nice. So whenever you buy the filler neck, you have to buy a separate radiator cap. But what's cool, did you even try this on the stock one? It looks like your stock one might work.
It looks really close. It looks really close, I'm not going to lie.
Go try it. We need to let the video know. The factory one might be a little bigger, huh?
Maybe it'll work.
Bro, really?
Bro, I think the factory one will work.
You could have saved yourself a little bit of money and just used your factory one. So there you go, man. He ended up buying the new one, but you could use your factory radiator cap off of your Yukon, Tahoe, Suburban, Silverado, whatever GMT 800 it is you got.
This just became even more budget.
Yeah. Anyhow, if you do decide to get a radiator cap, here's the part number for you. I'm also going to put the part numbers to all of this stuff in the description down below. That tends to be helpful for some people so they can actually visually see it all in one place. So moving on, also his heater hose lines, the turbo is also in the way of those just flowing naturally like they once did. But as you guys know, the heater lines plug in right there, and then they got to go up here, where prior they just kind of ran through here and plugged in, but they're gonna have to be a lot longer than what they were originally. Yeah. We're gonna have to come all the way up over here basically, and then back to the firewall just to get around the turbo and all the manifold and all the stuff that can potentially melt it. So with deleting this guy right here, originally this hose came off of the overflow or expansion tank, whatever this thing is called, came off, and then it would fill the engine through one of those heater lines, and then this guy has a little Y on it and it went up to the firewall. All of that is getting deleted, so that's the reason why now the heater lines are just going to come straight out of the block straight to the firewall. There's going to be no Y or anything in between, but doing that, now we need to add a place to be able to fill up the radiator since we are getting rid of this and it's no longer going to be connecting to the heater line. So in the case of Braven's Yukon, he actually needs about 10 foot of this. What size is it?
5/8 heater hose.
5/8 heater hose. You need about 10 feet because each one needs to be about 5 foot, maybe a couple inches shorter, but you got 10 foot just to be safe. So 10 foot of 5/8 heater hose. These two 90s that are going to go on the firewall, and then there's the part number for that.
Those aren't necessary. I just think it's going to be definitely like a lot cleaner.
Well, yeah, this is going to make it run a lot nicer to be able to just shoot down and swoop over rather than have to plug in from the front. And then this guy right here, part number, that guy right there, that's everything that you need aside from a bunch of hose clamps. All right, so to make this all work, luckily we had an extra one of these hoses laying around, the upper radiator hose. This is the same exact hose that's in my Blazer. It's in the Silverado, the Yukon, or in Yukons. Both of these guys, the Suburban, they all have the same upper radiator hose. You need two of these guys because for the most part, we're gonna make a cut and then we need to cut the other one, basically the same, but further over this way because it needs to be a little bit longer for the way that Braven's gonna be setting his up. Of course, if you're doing this, your truck might be different. So I just recommend getting a second hose and then using the one that's already on your truck because you're gonna have to cut it and make it work. So we're gonna be adding this into the upper radiator hose. Braven's got his first cut marked out. You know what works really good is the Sawzall.
True.
I
believe it. The next cut we're gonna do it like that. Just
put it in the table vise.
We'll just cut it on the freaking cutoff wheel.
Right?
This is not straight.
Jesus. Good job. Actually, the cutoff wheel and the grinder works too, but it just kind of flings hot shit all over your knuckles. Bang, bang, baby. Is this the radiator side?
Yeah.
Alright. So this is going to pop on there the same as it would have before. And then what we're doing is trying to run his hose straight with his core support because he doesn't have that plastic piece and he doesn't have the factory shroud anymore. He's running this Alloy Works fan shroud, which keeps everything kind of tucked in, but he no longer has that spot for the hose to sit. So
now I gotta create my own mounting whenever everything's done and make sure everything's secure.
yeah, just kind of clamp it up there. All right, so now at this point, go ahead and slide that inline water neck on. Bang, bang. So that's gonna sit kind of like that.
So if you just wanted to like be able to still close the hood and stuff like that, you might have to force it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna have to sit down some. So one important thing to mention is we have one of those bleeding funnels, you know, a big funnel for bleeding all the air out, and it has a little elbow in it that's gonna make it go straight up. So that's what we're gonna have to utilize to actually fill his cooling system up. So just keep in mind of that, of course. So now with that all in place, just kind of holding it up there, we need to figure out where we're gonna cut this side. Yeah, but this doesn't run straight. So if you do this, that, what you're gonna have to do is kind of push it out so it has some pressure on it. That's not a sawzall.
Oh, it's a jigsaw.
That doesn't saw all.
Like if you want to steal someone's cats, what kind of saw? That's what.
Yep, sawzall.
That's all.
Pull on the hose.
I pull all the hose. Oh my god. I pulled the hose too much.
The vibration.
My hands are definitely dizzy after that one.
Bro, you're gonna have to go tell that boy Marcus. He's gotta keep it down, man. He's way too loud. Quiet on set. So if you line it up to the line that we marked,
Yeah.
that's how it sits, but I suggest screwing it back.
That works.
Bro, Braven, dead ass. Nah, what? You should be very careful with that. Braven for real went and got everything to do his radiator, coolant, everything. And he didn't even get freaking hose clamps, man.
Nah, bro, I bought a whole assortment and I thought the biggest ones in there were gonna be good, bro.
Bro, well, I guess to be fair, he did buy this big old thing. Was this Amazon or
Amazon, bro. It's clutch, to be honest.
what? Yeah, but the big, like the largest one isn't even large enough for like the main radiator, the upper radiator hose.
Look,
upper
bro,
and
these
lowers.
are gonna come in clutch whenever I do my heater lines right now.
Yeah, but yeah, so we didn't have any hose clamps for the top right here, so we ended up using those factory style clamps on all 4 points. The idea is we made this bracket right here. This is going to screw on to his fan shroud. Originally, was gonna put the hose clamps around the hose and then around this bracket also. Slide it over the whole thing and then tighten it down. But with these hose clamps, that's not gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and screw this bracket on, and then we're probably just gonna do zip ties for now. Put 2 zip ties on each side
I'll buy some freaking hose clamps.
until you get hose clamps. Yeah, we'll do it right. Anyhow, yeah, that's the idea. Got the holes down here marked. So right there on his fan shroud, I'm gonna pop 2 little holes and then put some screws in there that we are gonna grind the little tips off of to make sure that they don't come in contact with his radiator in there. And then that will be what actually holds that guy.
Oh, bro, have some faith in the brother, man.
I mean, because I know I wouldn't hit your radiator.
I know I'm not gonna hit the radiator either.
I'm over here making him nervous as all hell.
For the God, this drill bit's dull. I'm like, I'm not going that slow, bro.
Does the drill bit have a tip on it? Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know.
It's okay.
I don't know. I think that went all the way in.
Bro, look at the drill bit length.
I know, you're good.
Isn't that ever, even if I fucking sent it, it's not gonna touch it. You got me over here. Like I could
send it, bro. Drill the damn
it.
thing
It
already.
would've been fine.
We gotta get this project done. When we started this, the sun was up.
I know, bro. We're down there tomorrow.
Baby's making tamales. It's almost done. How much time we got left for tamales? Tamales. 10 minutos. Hey, how's that? We're at the store and freaking Juggos, man. What is Juggos? That's all the jugs.
Juggos?
You just add a toes on the end of everything.
Oh my God.
Bro, it literally said Juggos, man.
Hopefully he's lined up.
You know, can be crooked as shit. Bang, bang, boogie. Oh, there it went.
Bro's killing me, man. Out here stressing me out. Got me out here stressing out, brother.
Let me get in there.
Sorry. Here. Take this out. There goes the radiator.
Dang, what kind of drill bit you use? not go through there. Did you not use a 30-bit?
Nah, I have a 30-bit. Bro's overthinking this, man. I guess we're going into tomorrow for the first start. I still gotta do an oil change. Still gotta run the Mac valves. Still gotta run the overflow. I'm cooked. Cooked, chat.
You got aluminum a little harder right there.
Inconsistent seasonality, bubbles. Alright. We're finally in a position where we can move on to the rest.
Dude, that took way longer than what it should have.
I clipped it probably like 10.
Yeah, 10-minute clip. All right, so there's our bracket, and then we just run some zip ties around it to this for now until Braven gets the right hose clamps, and then the hose clamp is going to actually go around it. And if we have to, we can do one hose clamp around the hose, and then a second hose clamp that actually goes around that, just in case if it tries to leak or something right there. But I think that's going to hold it pretty damn sturdy. Pretty dang sturdy enough, you know? Wasn't even recording, bro.
I couldn't even get through a fucking one project without fucking up.
You didn't even grab two. You only grabbed 2 zip ties. Okay, the reenactment just doesn't fucking work. That wasn't recording for any of it.
It was pretty funny the first time.
Yeah.
Y'all just gotta take our word for it.
Yeah, I wasn't recording. Dude, the funniest crap always happens whenever I'm not recording. Like I can edit a video and it's just like just blah 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 going through. All the funniest shit happens is whenever I press stop record, you know?
Yeah,
or I'm on my way to switch out my damn battery, which I'm gonna have to do right now because as you can see,
it's usually because when he's
flashing.
walking away, I start saying some off the wall shit, and then
No, dude, you say shit that would get us canceled. We're not even like fully a thing yet, but would be full blown canceled.
Oh, that's facts. I'm not gonna lie.
You're way too white to say the shit you say, bud.
Nah, that's like that. That's like that. That makes it seem like I'm racist now.
Well, that's how people would take it. Half the crap that gets said around here, you know? But that's because people are too sensitive, though. That's the reason why. They don't know how to laugh. You gotta have a sense of humor.
A little bit of sense of racism.
Hey, look, there's your hose clamp. Numbnuts. All right, so for the overflow, we've been working on making a bracket to attach this thing. It's actually just gonna sit right here, right there. Nice, convenient little spot, you know? But we gotta countersink this because we don't want the overflow just sitting on top of screws. We want it to sit on this flat surface. But this bracket is gonna sit in there, and then we have this T-clamp that is gonna go around our overflow, and then we cut a strip off of one of these couplers as an isolator to go in there so it has some grip to actually hold on to the overflow. So yeah, basically this is the setup. It's gonna, the isolator, the rubber is gonna sit in there, and then that's gonna go around that, and then set the overflow inside of there, and then we can tighten that guy up right there so it holds the overflow and won't go anywhere, and that's it. We will need to paint this black, but unfortunately we don't have any black spray paint right now. What the hell? Yeah. Since when do we not have black spray paint in Deadbeat Garage, bro?
We used all of it.
All right. Oh, there it is. I was just looking for this.
I brought it out for you already.
Fiduciary.
Sorry, dog.
Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. Would you look at that? Will it fit in there? Oh yeah, so now the screw will sit nice and flush. We won't have it sticking up, and our overflow will actually sit on this flat plate rather than sitting on the screw of on the head of a screw, you know? Yep. Alright, go screw her down. Let's see if Braven got the holes drilled in the right place this time, huh?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Knowing me, most likely not. Probably a little crooked.
One screw at a time there, buddy.
No, they were both in there for mock-up purposes. Maybe a little off.
Let's just make it tighter. It's got a squeeze in there, you know? Don't ugga-chugga it too much. Made those holes a little big. Oh yeah. So that will need to be painted black, but we gotta get some black paint. All right, we gotta get our hose cut and then install the overflow. Damn, dog, got the Modelo overflow. Dude, you know what I think is funny? Is it literally looks like it's just sitting there. For one, there's a couple of things. For one, maybe you could say the Yukon is, you know, drinking Modelo. Or you could say the Modelo was there whenever you're building the turbo kit and you didn't want to move it, so you just kind of fabricated the pipe around it, you know?
It was just a little goofy gap right there, so it was almost perfect just to put it right there.
Yeah, bro, that is hilarious. It's pretty solid too. It has some movement to it, but that thing is on there. That rubber that we put between the T-clamp, that thing is gripping that sucker. We couldn't even turn it. We didn't even have it completely tight, and we couldn't turn it to position the label a little better. We had to loosen it again, but hell yeah, dude, there it is. Now, I would say this isn't obviously permanent.
Oh, no.
But it's funny.
It's funny, man.
I think we mentioned in the last video, Braven needs to fabricate an overflow and catch can combo to go over here. It's gonna make like an aluminum one or something, but for the time being, this is hilarious. And I should also mention that this is also temporary. All of this, he wants to do this a lot nicer as well. We're kind of thinking about, well, we got to get an aluminum radiator. So gonna get an aluminum radiator for this thing. And then whenever we do so, thinking about doing some aluminum piping for this crossover, do an aluminum pipe coming over. And then hell, on this side, you can just weld it straight to the radiator. And then just have a little piece coming out right here to just put a small rubber hose straight over to the water pump, which will clean that up a lot. The lower radiator hose is fine. It's just this upper radiator hose, how it has to go all the way over there, all the way over here. Dude, I wonder if you were to get another radiator, what if you got the upper radiator hose over here, the output? Because it doesn't have to be on that side. If you got a 4-core, you can just have them, just look through Alloy Works' website and see if they have one that has the upper and lower on the same side. I mean, maybe that's a little bit easier.
If not, we could always chop it, block it off, and just put it over there.
Oh yeah, drill a hole. Either way, this, like I said, this is just temporary. We know it's kind of...
So we could get this thing running so I could drive to work this week.
Yeah, it's sitting kind of at an angle, which we could also fix that.
Honestly,
Oh boy here needs to get some hose clamps.
Yeah, honestly, this would come out so much cleaner if we just had the hose clamps.
Yeah.
Like, if we had hose clamps on here right now, it would be 1,000.
It would hold it a lot tighter, yeah, than the zip ties. The zip ties are allowing it to sag.
Yeah, for sure.
But bro, the Modelo came out clean.
It came out.
That shit is sick. You guys already know there's gonna be some Instagram reels for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Holy crap, bro.
I want to clip me hitting the 2-step and then just like...
Oh yeah, with some flames shooting out right here, dog. Whenever Curly's here, have him fucking really shoot some flames.
Yeah.
Make it rich.
Make it
Just doom, doom, doom coming in and... Oh, that's hilarious. Anyhow, what else you gotta do tonight? Oh, up next, gotta do the heater lines. So, Braven got some 90s to come out of here so they can shoot straight down. And then the idea is for them to swoop underneath here and then wrap around, and you gotta get them down through there some way and actually get to the heater lines that are on the engine here. It's just, you have to avoid all this hot stuff, you know what I mean? So it's gonna have to loop all the way over and around. Ended up getting 10 feet of this heater line because each one's gonna be around 5 foot. And these are those 90s that he got. Did we already show these? Probably did. But yeah, that's the 90s that he picked up. What's really cool is they're aluminum. Is that aluminum or stainless steel? It just says metal construction. It's probably aluminum.
On the weight, it's probably...
Is it?
Yeah.
Do we have a magnet? Oh, that's aluminum for sure. That's cool.
It's a really nice piece though.
Yeah, that's
really
sick, dude. Bang, bang, there they are. We're gonna get these popped on, and then we gotta route these hoses over somehow. All right, Braven is running his heater lines, and he's cutting some of this heat protectant stuff to slide over the lines down there where it gets kind of close to some things.
I did not purchase this for it to fit perfectly on this hose, so this was for other things.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's not like it's gonna move around. Anyhow, I'm gonna let him finish that up. Now we are gonna break off. We'll come back to this. Are you gonna try to start this tonight?
I gotta change the oil filter and put oil in it.
We're gonna try to start this in this video, so tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be started in this video for sure.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna try to get the first start today. Puppers is out here throwing up. Fuck, dude. Sometimes having dogs, do you ever feel like your backyard is just a freaking toilet that's just full of bodily fluids all over the damn place? Oh my god, bro. Anyhow, while Braven's finishing that up, I've been kind of cleaning inside of the garage, inside of the boot, because I had stuff absolutely everywhere still. I had to get all the dust out and all that. So my goal for tonight is I want to get all the dust and everything off of this thing. I think my compressors are getting kind of old. They're getting a lot of oil through the lines. One of the compressors was kind of seized and we had to like force it, like long story short, I think one of my compressors at least has some blow by, so I was getting oil through my lines, which is not abnormal. It happens, but it was getting all over the engine bay and stuff while I was sanding and using that little die grinder thing. So I want to do more than just simply wipe this down before primer. I want to actually clean it really well, and I'm kind of thinking I want to just go ahead and clean the entire car because I need to mask it all off. Because once I get the engine bay done, bro, we're pulling this car out and I got to put it up on the porch, and then I want it to be ready for assembly. I don't want to have to clean the whole car and everything with fresh paint. I want it to just all be clean already. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it right now and get it a little bit more prepared for getting masked off, because my goal is to get out here tomorrow and actually start laying down some primer and stuff and getting this prepped and ready for paint, man. So yeah, let's get this cleaned up really quick. I need to unmask my window and all that. Come back! What the hell, bro? Well, I guess I cracked my windshield. I don't know how. The only thing I can assume is from the heat of welding. Oh man, good thing I know Danny. Danny, if you're watching this, brother, I'm gonna need a windshield for an EF. Son of a bitch. Alright, I did not end up finishing last night. Got a little annoyed by my windshield. What can I say? I was like, whatever, man. Going to bed. Yeah, that's unfortunate, dude. That freaking sucks. But it's just a windshield. It's replaceable. I just wasn't looking. I wasn't looking to have to do all that right now. You know what I'm saying? But moving on, like I had mentioned just in the previous clip, I need to get this thing cleaned up. It's gotten really dirty inside and out. So I want to pull my driver's seat. I've already got the passenger seat out of it. And I want to get the inside all emptied out. I got a bunch of nuts and bolts and stuff laying around for whenever I rob the nitrous kit out of it to put on the Blazer. I need to get that bottle warmer out of there and the wiring to it. There's some little things I gotta kind of just button up on the inside, and then I want to spray it all out and get it all cleaned up. So whenever we do get the engine bay completed, it'll be all clean and ready for assembly. Hey, I wonder how long this electrical tape has been in here.
Oh my god.
I can think of a few times I probably would have needed that.
Wow.
Tight quarters. Got the cooling system all finished up on Bravus Yukon last night. Now Curly's over here getting the thing running safely, you know, for the time being until he gets injectors. But anyhow, I got this thing up in the air, and now you see how dirty it is? It's just because like khaki is always just open to the elements, you know? It should be a damn garage queen, man. So everything in here is just so filthy. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this. I mean, you guys have seen me do this before, but I'm gonna blast all that dirt out of the inside, and then I also want to clean underneath here really well, and of course clean the engine bay really well, because we got to paint it soon, and I'd really like to clean it and give it some time to dry so I don't have to worry about water being inside of all the little crevices and shit. Oh man, I really wish it was up in the air like this whenever I was doing the welding down here. That would have been a lot easier, man. windshield wipers for my glasses.
That's bad.
Or it needs to take them off.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you hold those, baby?
That's one way to wash a car.
Yeah. Now I just need to pressure wash the booth all out, floor out.
Okay.
And then I'm done in here. Well, I need to bring the airline in.
Yeah.
And try to dry some of this stuff, especially the metal. If you just let it dry on its own, it'll flash rust worse than if you dry it yourself. Yep. Now just time to dry it. Definitely feels a lot better having this thing all cleaned up, man. Whenever it's all, I'm sure you guys can relate, whenever it's all dirty, whenever something you're working on is just like filthy, it's not as inspiring to get it done, you know? But it's been needing to get done since way before I even started working on this thing. The inside was just disgusting. The outside was, you know, it is what it is. It's just the inside that mostly bugged me. So anyhow, moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and allow this thing to dry. My goal is to get started on this tomorrow. The next video on khaki, I'm wanting to have the engine bay actually sprayed, clear coated, and done, drying, ready for assembly basically. Then we gotta get started on the engine. Of course, we have a lot of work to do to the engine as well. Not only to clean it up and stuff, but I want to see what oil pump is on it, because I don't think that it has a TSX oil pump on it. I think it already has an RSX Type S oil pump on there. I need to check and see, because the guy that I bought it from said that he had upgraded that. So I don't know. I need to check and make sure. But anyhow, there it is, man. It's all cleaned up. Now let's go and check and see how Curly and Braven are doing on the old Yukon.
We're setting up the boost max sensor.
Telling it how much boost to make? All 2 pounds?
All 2 pounds, yeah.
The hell, don't go past 2.
We're setting up the inputs and outputs right now, basically. I
Oh,
have to rewire
2-step?
it. Yeah, so just set up the 2-step.
Oh, you just did?
Yeah, it's set up.
I didn't hear it.
Well, we haven't tested it yet.
Oh, what the
It's
hell? What the hell? But everything's going good or what? No leaks? No overheating?
No, nothing like that yet.
Yeah, that's good.
Put it under some load and drive it around so I'm double
Yeah.
check everything.
Dude, this came out so dope. Freaking love the Modelo bottle. I almost think you should make a custom aluminum one a little bit larger and make it look just like a Modelo bottle. So what's the plan? You gonna test drive it?
Yeah, just gotta finish putting the inputs and outputs. We're just kind of we're letting it chill out for a second.
Yeah. All right, they're doing inputs, outputs, setting up 2-step, dome pressures, all that kind of shit. Gonna make it to where it flashes red and things go crazy if he goes over 2 pounds.
Ah, with the 2 pounds.
Well, you don't want to hurt the manifold, you know? Yeah, whenever they go for a test drive, I'm gonna hop in the back seat. We'll go with them. Let me know before you go. I'm gonna go eat tamales. Well, it's time to finally take this thing for a test drive. The first drive since it's been turboed. So you guys know his plan is to put a full exhaust on it all the way out the back, and he's gonna recirculate the dump and everything. So it's gonna sound good once he gets the exhaust all done. But right now it's basically just open downpipe. So, but surprisingly, it's quieter than what it was before. Ready, dog? Go. Oh my god. You know, I haven't been in this thing in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I've definitely never sat in the back seat of it. Is your alternator charging?
Yeah. It's at 14.
Okay.
That still works. It's the only thing.
Well, that's good. I heard it whistling, bro.
It totally whistled a little bit. It feels completely different, even on low RPM moving. Turbo, dog. That's all I wanted. All this work for that.
All the work just for the sound or what?
Just for the sound. Wait till it has a full exhaust and that's all you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to keep driving?
Damn, bro. R.I.P. to the sunflowers. I haven't been on this side of the house in a while.
Bro doesn't leave the house very often.
Bro, I didn't even know the sunflowers died, dog. Well, because I don't have to water the grass right now because it's winter. I literally haven't watered the grass in over a month.
It's still freaking.
Surprisingly, it's still green. Well, we've been getting a lot of rain. So the 3-bar map sensor that Braven got for the truck, it's a GM OEM 3-bar map sensor. It turns out it doesn't fit on his manifold for one. He was just gonna run a hose to it, to a vacuum port, but not only did it not fit on the manifold, but then also the clip was different. So he wasn't able to put that on. So they're gonna try to see, because as you guys know, Braven still needs to get injectors. They're gonna try to see what he can make with just the stock 1-bar sensor, you know, but it's not liking it. As soon as it tries to make boost, it throws an error code. So he's gonna have to get that other 3-bar map sensor on there. Gonna have to cut the wire and just do it kind of ghetto for now, but order a clip for that new map sensor and get it done right. All right, no swapping map sensors today. So what Braven actually did was ordered a conversion harness that's going to go from this plug to his new map sensor.
It's right here. I already tucked it, but I ran it over to the hose.
Okay.
So
Nice.
basically this plug will just adapt over to that.
Since that map sensor, it's tucked down in there, it won't fit into the manifold, and the plug is also different. So what Braven's just gonna do is simply unplug this one and then plug it into the conversion harness, and then it's just an adapter, and then it'll jump over to the plug that's on that. It's supposed to be a 3-bar. Curly says it's a 2.5 bar. Whatever it is, bro. But yeah, he ordered that for overnight from Amazon instead of hacking up his harness, you know what I'm saying? So that'll come in tomorrow, but for now, it's safe to drive. So he's actually able to drive this thing to work tomorrow and stuff.
You're gonna work tomorrow, bro. That's like the first time in like 2 months.
Feels like it. Dude, you had like a whole ass week off from Christmas Eve?
Yeah, so it's since, well, the Tuesday, Christmas was Thursday, so yeah, it was like, I had Christmas Eve all the way till January 5th.
Yeah, bro. He had a hell of a vacation.
Yeah.
Whenever I was working at the shop, dog, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
They expected me back to work on Friday.
Oh my god. That's all my homies were on their job. They were already all at work again. They were there on Christmas Eve and the day after.
Yeah, anyhow, he ordered that. So he's going to be able to drive it to work and stuff tomorrow. But we'll update you as soon as he gets that in. Then Curly will be able to turn it up and
put about
6, 7.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Curly said 5 or 6 pounds. We're going to shoot for 6, 7.
Yeah.
On stock injectors anyway, depending on how well it goes. And then the next stage will be getting injectors to actually turn it up.
Yeah. We got to catch up on some bills before that.
Yeah. So what do you think this thing, like just being all stock internals and stuff, what do you think, 15 pounds ish, or do you think it'll do like 20?
I would keep it at 15.
It's gapped to handle 20, so like if we wanted to push it, but realistically 15 is fine.
Yeah, around 15 pounds.
Like 16, 17.
This thing's still warm, good lord.
Turbo maxes out first.
Oh, you know what I want to mention while we're here? I saw somebody in the comments ask, since we're not using couplers, that this stuff is supposed to have some play whenever the engine moves and stuff. Did you see that comment? Well, the guy obviously doesn't know. These V-bands have some play inside of there. So as you can see, the pipes move. I know some people aren't aware of that. Just to clarify, because I saw that in a comment on a previous video, but they all have some play, so they're not like hard fixed on there. But anyhow, guys, that's pretty much it for this one. The Yukon's running. Braven's gonna take it to work and put some miles on it, put some miles on the old turbo. And I'm gonna pick up on khaki probably tomorrow. I've got it all cleaned up and ready so we can get it masked off and start spraying some primer and shit. RIP to my windshield. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace, and we'll see you on the next one. Later there, Rughead.
Later.
Again, Curly.
No problem, no problem.
You do this work for people or what? You want to put your should you want me to put your Instagram in the comments and stuff for the locals? Let them know. This is what Curly does for a living, dog. You need tunes, you need some fabrication done, most certainly hit the boy up. Because, I mean, clearly he knows what he's doing. He's still got to teach me how to use the welder, but anyhow, later. All right, this is kind of a video after a video. I really wanted to show this to you guys. It's been hours, and I was editing this video, and Braven's out here cleaning the Yukon and stuff, getting it ready to take it to work tomorrow, you know. But good Lord, look at this thing, man. I have been telling Braven, I don't know if you guys remember, but this had a one of those billet things over it, a little billet grill thing. I have been telling him since he got this damn thing to take that son of a bitch off of there.
It was pure laziness. I didn't like it either. I just...
Like literally, bro. Like whenever he first got the Yukon, like this thing has been through 4 owners with that billet thing being on there. The guy that Braven got it from, and then Braven sold it to Ray. There it is. And then Ray ended up selling it to somebody, and then Braven ended up buying it back from the guy that Ray sold it to. And then like that billet grill has been on there the entire time, and I'm just like, dude, take that thing off, bro. But he's like, the grill's got some cracks behind it, but bro, look at that. Oh my god.
It was honestly, it was really bad. Like it was really dusty and like.
Dude, it looks so much better like that. Yeah. Now we just gotta block out all the chrome. To be honest with you,
I want to keep this. Probably should keep the chrome in that because it's just too much work.
Yeah. Whatever. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. He got it all put together and all shined up. You know, first time taking it back. He's been telling his coworkers that he's gonna boost it, taking it to work. He's gotta get it all shined up. But you guys go out there and look at that son of a bitch. I kind of want to go to work with you, see, so I could be there while you're showing everybody. Oh, anyhow, hell yeah, came out really clean. Braven was just telling me a bunch of stories about him taking around the block and doing some little launches and stuff that we're not gonna tell Curly about.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell Curly about, but I'll tell you what, it was. Like this thing's on like no boost right now. It's like 1 pound of boost max.
Yeah, it's already a huge difference.
It's ridiculously different.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. He said he was doing a rolling launch because he's got the 2-step setup, so it's kind of like a rolling anti-lag, and it's shooting flames. And so you see, I should have a video clip of that. You didn't record none of it?
Well, I should have had my meta glasses on, bro. I was too busy driving it.
You know what I mean? But whenever that piece is coming tomorrow, like I said, whenever Curly gets it up on 6-7 pounds, we're gonna do a whole video just driving this thing around.
We're doing a draggy test too.
We gotta do the before and after. Because we already got it before. I haven't shown it on video, but
yeah, and that's just on like 6 to 7 pounds.
And it was slow as shit. Yeah. What did it run? Like a 15?
Yeah, it was a 15.
before the turbo it was running a 15.
Honestly, I think with like 6 or 7, I think I should probably cut a lot. But like I think whenever we turned up to 15, maybe 20.
So put it in the comments what it is you guys think. Your estimate, what you guys think this thing's going to do on a draggy. On around, let's say 5 pounds, 5-6 pounds. It was running a 15, what was it? A 15 what?
15.2, I believe.
Like a 15.2. It should have been capable of at least doing a 14. But honestly, the tune was kind of all messed up anyhow. But now since it's on the Holly and Curly's got it tuned. But anyhow, with the turbo, I'm going to say, I mean, it's got to at least run a 12.
Bro, if it runs a 12, bro, I'm gonna be happy. That's all I need.
It's got to at least be in a 12.
And like at 5 pounds of boost?
At like 5, well,
because like 5 pounds. Well, I would say it's probably in the 12s at like 15. That's my guess. Because like honestly,
really, I mean, you don't think you could touch a 12.9?
I think I could.
Well, because the way it was before the turbo, the tune was all off.
Yeah, and it was pulling a bunch of timing.
So it should have been able to run a 14 before the turbo. Like it should have. The way it was set up with the cam and it should have been able to run a 14, like a high 14.
Yeah.
You know
and plus, we drove really far out there and it was already heat soaked. Like it was it was hot.
But
Like,
with the turbo, even at 5 pounds, let's say if it was running good before the turbo, it ran a 14.9. With 5 pounds, you don't think you can shave at least?
I think with 1 pound, I think I'm shaving at least a second and a half. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
What the hell?
This thing was like, this thing is like so like.
Yeah, it's
I don't
exciting.
know how to explain it.
It's exciting for sure. You gotta be careful, bro, because there goes your driver's license.
No, I'm gonna chill.
Oh my god, bro. Anyhow, definitely exciting. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Later.